In 2015, in Sydney, Australia, the Australians, according to their demographic layout, 2015, each and every 15 seconds to 20 seconds, some sister, some girl somewhere is being raped. The rape situation in Australia is beyond epidemic proportion. So the clergy, they couldn't solve the problem. The social scientists, the human psychologists, they couldn't solve the problem of rape in Sydney, Australia. It is so rampant every corner, night, afternoon, day. I don't know what's going on, but that is what is happening. So the clergy came to, the sanctuary of religions. They came to the Christians. They want to know, what do you have in place to curtail this onslaught to the women? So they gave them what they think should be done. It didn't work. They went to the Jewish, community, and they asked them, how and what should we do according to Judaism to protect the women from the onslaught of rape, which you also know that is going on all over the place. They came to the Muslim finally, because Islam to them is the last resort. So finally they came to the Muslims and they asked the Imam, what can we do to stop this onslaught of rape in our community? And the Imam said, if we tell you the answer, would you take it and work with it? They say, yes, of course, we will take it. Then the Imam said to them, what do you think if you have a red meat, flesh, red meat, you cut a red meat and you put that red meat at the side of the street, what will happen to it? Number one, flies will buzz around it. And number two, lizards, dogs, hyena, they will buzz around it. They say, yes, it's okay. That is what you did to your children. That's what you did to your female, daughters and wives. Because you went to Victoria's Secret and you buy them skimpy, wicky, nacky, ticky kind of clothes to put it on. And once they go outside, the flies, the cats, you are enticing them. Don't you see in Islam, the women are covered? So after they made this situation, this announcement, guess what happened? The following day, Sheikh, they came and said, the Muslim communities are making fun of the Western civilization. Which fun? When they made those statements, Hollywood, Sheikh, just 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Hollywood took it upon themselves. They came to Harlem, New York City, the most dangerous street in the world. I don't know how they rated it up to be the most dangerous street. It is true. It is one of the most dangerous streets in the world. In Harlem, 125th Street and Malcolm X Boulevard. The most dangerous corner in the world. So Hollywood, they came to New York. They want to do analysis and see, why is it that the women of Islam, are they being forced to put on the hijab, or they just put it by the will of Allah according to the Quranic dictate? They want to know. They're not going to ask the Muslim women, no. They want to check. This is science. They want to find out. So when they came to Harlem, Sheikh, they brought a woman by the name Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell is one of the most beautiful women in the world. That's what they say. I think the most beautiful women are in this house tonight. Are you going to stand somewhere and say the most beautiful woman in the world? But that's how they call her, Naomi Campbell. She's black, very dark. She's a supermodel. And then another sister by the name Chrissy Brinkley. Chrissy Brinkley is also a white woman. She's the supermodel. Guess what? If you have a new dress and you want these two supermodels to showcase it on you on the catway, you have to pay Naomi Campbell. One leg costs 10,000 US dollars. And the other leg costs 10,000. So both legs cost $20,000 for them to wear a cloth from here to the gate. Just maybe 20 seconds. You pay $20,000. So they call these women and they pay them this amount. And they ask them to walk from 125th Street to 126th Street to see what will happen to them in the hijab. They brought some women from Kuwait embassy to dress these two women who are not Muslims. Dress them in a hijab way. Beautiful look. Already they're beautiful. Imagine a beautiful woman in a beautiful hijab, subhanallah. She'll be like an angel walking the earth. So these two women, Hollywood superstars, model, they put on the clothes and they begin to walk. They begin to walk. And I'm going to demonstrate the walk. Those of you who don't know how to catwalk. So they put on the clothes and they keep walking and stepping, you know, bopping and everything. And they're coming down and and they were just stepping up. And the scientists were hiding in a van. They were taking notice of the community. What are they saying? Wallahi. Once these women get very close to some hooligans, you know, those guys with the pants like this, holding liquor and weed, looking all dangerous with a gun over here. They were on the sidewalk. And what happened was that the ladies were asked to pass in between them. Wallahi, once they begin to walk in between them, once they get to these ladies, I mean to these guys, dangerous guys, you know what they did? Salam alaikum, Allahu Akbar. Yo man, pass by, Allahu Akbar, Salam alaikum. Because of the hijab that they put on. Wallahi, they let them pass by. So the scientists were watching and they're taking notes. Then they asked them again, this time, to take off the hijab, take off the clothes, and put on the skimpy, wicked, revealing clothes. And they did. You can't even go like this. It's so tight. Imagine tight dress in the summertime in New York City, man. So these sisters, the sisters begin to walk again. Once they begin to walk, they ask them to go to the same direction they were, you know, a few minutes ago. So when the sisters begin to walk, the guys didn't know that it was them that passed there a few minutes ago. So when they get there, guess what happened? Ooh, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? Can I have your number, man? I want your digging. Yo, sister, man, you got a nice leg. Damn, man, what's going on? Can I like talk to you, sister? What's going on? You know, that's what's happening. Because they don't know it's them. So the scientists, they said, they wrote everything down. The following day, it came on New York Post, the mystery and spiritual reasons behind the wearing of the hijab of the Muslim. They gave information that is so convincing. When they did that, the following day, the owner of the newspaper sacked them. Why? Because why are they propagating Islam? Why are they selling Islam? Our intention is to destroy Islam. Now you're telling Islam how good hijab is. Look, this is the West.